Pratt & Whitney 2-spindle deep hole drill. Electrically neutral doors. Chucks on both the drive spindle and the chip box spindle. Nothing happens without it being latched. Here's your push button station, spindle oil start, cycle start, setup and run, which has to do with the position system. Come up here, we can see this is the home button, how we establish where our drill is to start with. Jog features, which jogs the drill in and out. Of course, e-stops all around the machine. Here's your drill slide, where the drill will go. Limit switches to prevent over travel, even though everything else is programmable. Pressure gauge to tell you where you are. Automatic way lubrication system. Pressure transmitters, which read the oil pressure going to the drill and match it up to the set oil pressure that you set on the screen. If the pressure drops below 100 pounds below that set pressure, the machine will shut off and throw an oil pressure fault. This is our setup screen, and you can see we have settings, a DRO, a fault screen in case there's a fault on one of the drives. The home for retract has to do with turning it on the next morning. Once you know that you're definitely in the home position, it will re-home and establish that without having to touch off the drill again. If we go to drill settings, you can see that we can set our feed rate, the oil pressure that you'd like the machine to read, spindle RPM, depending on which pulleys you have set up, and the drill diameter. Drill diameter has to do with how much flow you want the pump to generate. We forward on to length. The retract length is after we've homed the drill, it retracts back away from the part to allow you to load and unload the part without fear of chipping the drill. Length of the blank, of course, is the length of your barrel. Length after blank is how far you'd like the drill to travel after it breaks through the hole. And then we go to DRO, shows you everything that you've set, distance to go, actual position, oil pressure, etc. So I have a very short cycle set up. We don't have oil set up right now because we're not actually running a barrel, but you'll be able to see the machine cycle. So right now with the green light on, that is considered the load position. If the light was blinking, it would be at the home position. We've already established the home position, and now it's back at the retract position or load position and ready to cycle again. So what you're going to see is we will hit cycle start, and the drill slide will rapid forward to the home position and then begin to drill. It will drill the length of the barrel plus how far we've set after the length of the barrel, and then it will automatically retract. So spindle's running. See that we're feeding. The screw covers will actually be expanded before the machine ships. We do that just before we ship. Of course, the oil pump would be running, but there's no oil in the system, so I don't want to prematurely wear out the pumps running it without oil. go to our DRO screen, you can see traveling, distance to go. This oil pressure right here would read the oil pressure if we were pumping and would compare it to that number, which is settable, of course. So you can see it's going to get to the end, stop everything, and then retract back out of the hole. There we go.